So today, let's get straight into a technique that can change those mindset patterns and those limiting beliefs that you are responsible for everybody else's happiness and start moving into focusing on your happiness, what you need. And the technique we're using today is EFT, otherwise known as tapping. And if you're new to tapping, it's a very, very simple technique. And all you'll need to do in this guided session is simply gently tap where I'm tapping on different parts of the face and body while just repeating and copying what I'm saying. And it is a very, very gentle, soft vibration. You're being kind to yourself today. And you don't need to remember the points we'll be using, but just to quickly run through them, we'll be tapping on the inner eyebrow, the outer eyebrow, the bone under the eye, the dip in the lip, dip in the chin, across the collarbone, where the bra strap is if you've got one, and on top of the head. But again, you don't need to remember that. You're just going to be simply copying and tapping where I'm tapping. And before we start the tapping session, I would just like you to tune into your body and the thoughts and feelings which come up when you think about being responsible for everyone else. So just think of that sense of responsibility and how it feels when you want to rush in, or how it feels when you feel you haven't done a good job at rescuing everyone else, keeping them happy. And just allow those thoughts and feelings to come into the body. And just recognize where they sit in the body, what they feel like. So does it feel like a tension? Does it feel like a weight? And before we start, I'd just like you to take a nice slow deep breath in and hold it at the top. Drop your shoulders down and softly out. And coming to the side of hand and starting to create that soft vibrational tap. And just repeating what I'm saying. Even though I feel so responsible for everyone else's happiness, it feels like my role. I can feel it in my body. But I'm so exhausted of this. Today I'm opening up to the possibility that I can let go of this. That I'm not responsible for everybody else's happiness. I'm responsible for mine. Even though I learnt that my value comes from helping others. It feels like my job role. It's what I'm responsible for. It keeps me lovable. Makes me feel useful. I'm open to the possibility. I don't have to earn love. I don't have to prove I'm useful. Today I choose to let go of this role. Today I'm responsible for my happiness. And I deeply and completely love and respect all of me. All of me. even though I don't know how to let this go. It's such a big part of me. It feels like who I am. I'm open to the possibility. This is not my role to carry. I'm open to the possibility. This role is not me. In fact, it makes me lose me. And today I'm coming home. I'm letting go of this responsibility. I'm free from it today. I deeply and completely love and respect all of me. Today it is safe to choose me. And take a deep breath in and just gently tap across your chest bone and softly out. And just coming to your first tapping point, and again, just gently tapping and repeating. I feel responsible for everyone else. I feel anxious if they're not happy. I want to rush in and help everyone. It's such a strong urge. When they're unhappy, I feel anxious. It doesn't feel safe. I've got to make it better. It feels like it's mine to carry. It feels so heavy. It feels so exhausting. It feels like their happiness is more important than mine. I feel guilty if I don't help them. I feel shame if they're not happy. I feel like they'll be disappointed in me. They rely on me. That can feel really good. It's like I matter. So I've got to be helpful. So much guilt when I'm not. But the weight of this is exhausting. So today I open up to letting go, Today it's not my responsibility to keep everybody else happy. And then a deep breath in with a gentle tap across your chest and softly out. And back to your first tapping point. This feels like my responsibility. I have to look after everybody else. They won't like me if I don't. Doesn't feel safe when they're not happy. They might reject me. They might think I'm selfish. They might think I'm a bad person. All this fear and anxiety. Keeping everybody else happy. Feel like I'm losing myself. Maybe it's safe to let this go today. It's safe to let this go today. Today I let go of the responsibility of everybody else's happiness. I am safe. And just another tap across the chest and a deep breath in. And softly out. And just coming back to your first tapping point. It's my role to look after everybody else. I have to be the fixer. They won't like me if I don't. I won't be useful if I don't. Feels like my value is attached to me helping others. So I'm scared to let this go. Because it makes me feel useful. It's like I'm earning love. Maybe I don't need to earn that anymore. Maybe it's not my job to be useful. Maybe it's enough just to be me. I'm opening to the possibility that I'm still completely lovable, even if I'm not being helpful. Today I let go of this role. This heavy burden I've been carrying. Today I choose to be free of it. Today I have permission to let go of this role. I am not responsible for other people's happiness. I am responsible for my happiness. And that's okay. I am safe now. Releasing this heavy burden. Today I'm free. And a deep breath with a gentle tap across your chest. And softly out. And back to this point. Feels like I was taught this role. I was told to do this. I had love removed if I didn't. I was given this burden. I didn't choose it. That poor child. They never deserve such a heavy weight. This was never mine to carry. This role was never about my needs. And I'm not a child anymore. I get to choose my role. And this role hurts me. Today I let go of this role. I release the burden I was given. This is not mine to carry. I shouldn't have carried it for so long. I didn't know any different. I see it clearly now. It is not my job to fix others. I release that job role today. It's safe to let this go. I'm allowed to let this go. I am safe. And again, a nice gentle tap across the chest. And softly out. And just back for a final round. Today I let go of this responsibility. I see it was never mine in the first place. Today I'm allowed to be free of this. My worth isn't about being useful. I'm not fixing anyone else anymore. I trust them to look after themselves. I trust that this will turn out well. My life is going to change from this. I'm so ready for that. My relationships are going to deepen from this. I'm so looking forward to that. My relationships are going to become balanced and equal. My needs are important. My boundaries are essential. My happiness is my priority. Today it's safe to change. I give myself permission. I am safe. I choose to know that's true. I can feel that I am lighter. I choose to trust that's okay. I am responsible for my happiness. And today that is my priority. And a deep breath in again. And softly out. And give your shoulders a bit of a wriggle, your hands a bit of a tickle around. And just breathe and release. And think back to how you felt at the beginning of the session when you were thinking about rushing in and being responsible for everybody else's happiness. And just note what's changed, what's shifted. And this is a big change in your life. So do repeat this process, and you can add in your own words. And if there's certain areas which feel more important, then repeat those bits over and over. And do check out my channel, because I do have a lot of videos which will support this transformative journey of putting your needs into first place on the top of your list. And I would love to hear your experiences, whether or not it's with this video or around situations where you just feel that you were so responsible for other people's happiness, or maybe how you've managed to change them. And do subscribe and like, and check out all my other channels. And I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing you again and delving even deeper into this guilt trip and guilt relationship, which can really damage our lives. And I'm wishing you a day filled with peace and ease.